Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm here. A little bit behind, but I'm here. Good morning. Come on in the room. I hope that you're all doing well. Today's the 26th. Yeah. Come on in. Come on in the room. Good morning, Jenny. How are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Hi, Queen E. How are you? Good morning. Hey, M. Packard. How are you? How you doing? Good morning, everyone. Come on in. Double tap for me as you join the room. Share, 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 share. Hey, Bill Cash. Good morning. Okay, Queen E. I see you. I see you. I see you. All right, come on in and double tap. Hey, Impact TV. How are you? Good morning, Liz. Good morning, Miss Terry. Good morning, everyone. All right, share this out. Let me share it out as well. Let's do that. Let me share it out. Hey, Carlos. Good morning. Let me share it out. Let me share it out. I hope that you all had an amazing day yesterday. Mine was busy. Very busy. Very busy. But we got through it. We did. Good morning. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Who's this? Victor. Hey, Victor. How are you? Welcome to the room. I think you should try to get to know me first before you ask that question. Okay? Get to know me first. Oh, you did, Queen E? Man, it was busy yesterday for me. It was. I had to move my older daughter in the morning into her dorm. And then my little one had orientation in the evening. So it's like from the time I got home from work, my little one had orientation in the evening. So it's like from the time I got home from work. Oh, I know why. I know why. Yes, I was. I was. Indeed, I was. Good morning, Teeks. I was very busy, Eileen. But hey, we got through it. Good morning, Miss Gloria. We got through it. I'm almost out of the woods. Almost out of the woods. All right, good morning, everyone. Come on in, double tap, share. Let me pull up my notes and then we'll get started, okay? Share. Share it out. Okay. You too? Okay. Great. Awesome. All right, let's get into it because I have coaching sessions to do this morning. For those of you who are looking for a coach, send me a message with the word coaching, okay? You want to book a session with me? Send me a message with the word coaching, and I'll tell you how you can work with me, okay? So I do have some coaching sessions to do this morning. So let's get through this so I can prepare for that. Good morning again and welcome to the room. I'm Anika V. Brown. I'm a life coach and a career coach. For those of you who are looking to level up in life and level up in your career, you're going to message me the word coaching and let's have a conversation about where you desire to go. And then we will get into the nitty gritty of how you can work with me so we can get you those results. Good morning, Miss Vicky. How are you? Good morning to you. Hello, John. Welcome to the room. So again, I'm Anika V. Brown. I'm a life coach and a career coach. Welcome to my space. I am not an English teacher. I know I'm going to get this along the way. Hey, I want to learn English. I am not an English teacher. I'm not. Okay. I speak the way I do because of my reading habits and my studying habits. That's why I speak the way that I do. So yes, I am live here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 6:45 a.m. So mark those days, mark that time, set a reminder so that you can join me right here. You can get into this session with us. All right. We gather here because we're go-getters. We are determined to go after every goal we desire. We are determined to become all that we desire to become. So we gather here, we get some strategies, and we go out and we execute. So welcome to the room again. Hit the follow button, get connected. We're going places and doing major things with our lives. Now, we like to get started with our gratitude check-in. So go ahead and drop in the comments some things that you're absolutely grateful for today. What are you grateful for today? Let me know. Drop it in the comments. We practice gratitude because it helps to keep us in a mindset of abundance. Yes, we're not sitting around complaining about what's not here, who's not here, what's not big enough. We don't have time for that. We're finding things to be grateful for. Hello, Professor Danielle. How are you? Welcome to the room. Grateful for all of it. Awesome. I love that. I love that. I love it. I'm grateful for life, health, and strength. We call those the big three. Okay, so if those are the things that you're grateful for, you can drop the big three in the comments. Grateful for everything. Awesome. Love it. It takes a mature individual to say, I'm grateful for everything, the good, the bad, the indifference, because in all of it, there's a lesson or there's something to help you get better. So be grateful for all of it. All right. Grateful for the big three. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Love it. Again, we practice gratitude here because it helps to keep us in a mindset of abundance. Good morning, Oral. How are you? Grateful for keeping my boundaries, coffee and sunshine. Love it. Grateful for health, to be still working at 64. Awesome. I love that for you, Miss Derry. I love it. Grateful God is making a way. Awesome. I love it. I love it. Good morning, Ruth. Welcome to the room. Welcome, welcome. So again, what we're doing is our gratitude check-in. We practice gratitude here because it helps to keep us in the mindset of abundance. Grateful for another day to try to get it right. I love that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that is our gratitude check in. Make sure that you're finding things to be grateful for. This community does not sit around and complain. We don't do that. It takes too much energy and it wastes too much time. And as we learned on Monday, we're going to be good steward over our time, okay? Over our resources. So you sitting down and complaining is wasting time, and we don't have time to waste. We don't. August is over. It's going to be cold in a minute. And we'll be saying Merry Christmas in a minute. Okay? So whatever you got to do, let's get it done and be grateful as we're going along, not complaining. Okay? All right. Great, great, great. Now, our theme for this year is executive living. We're focusing on operating our lives like a Fortune 500 company. And we are the executive over this enterprise, okay? So with that theme, we have two mantras that we're walking through the year with. Mantra number 1, I am an effective executive over my life. Type that in the comments. Mantra number 1, I am an effective executive over my life. I'm not just leading my life. I'm effective. I get results. I make plans and I show up. Okay, so I'm not just leading my life. I am an effective executive over my life. Mantra number 2, I only exude executive energy. I am focused. I am disciplined. I am organized. Good morning, Miss Arena. I'm focused. I will not let negativity pull me off course or distract me. No, I'm focused on where I'm going and what I'm trying to do. I'm disciplined. I will not allow my emotions to control me and shut me down for 6 months and then I get set back. No, I'm going to process the emotion. Then I'm going to get up and do what I have to do and remain disciplined. I'm organized. I'm not here, there, and everywhere and in everything and still trying to become. No, I'm going to stay in my lane, walk the course that I have so I can get to my destination. All right. So those are the mantras that we're walking through the year with. So as you're going through your day, you want to filter your decisions through those mantras. Is this thing that I'm about to do, thing that I'm about to say, the group that I'm about to connect with, this place that I'm about to go, is this thing helping me to be an effective executive over my life? Is it helping me to exude executive energy, keeping me focused, disciplined, and organized? If it's not, you may want to pull back from it. Okay. All right. Because we don't want to delay anymore. We don't want to miss our destination because we got distracted. We don't want that. All right. So use those mantras as you're going through your day. Now I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray for all of us. I'm going to pray the 23rd Psalm and you're going to type in the comments, amen. It says that you agree with the prayer. Hey, Lexi, good morning. So here we go. The Lord is our shepherd. We shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil, for thou art with us. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil, our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen, amen, and amen. So that is the 23rd Psalm. Again, make sure that you're praying every day. Okay, it's important. It's very important that you are praying. Hey, Ferry, how are you? If you don't know what to pray, pray the scriptures. Hey, Vincent, good morning. Good morning, Michael. Good morning. Welcome, everyone. Thank y'all so much for stopping in. Now, let's work through our affirmations. Let's do that. Let's go through our affirmations. Let's do that. Yes, Miss Arena. The affirmations that I'm about to read, you can find them in my book, Leadership Cheat Code. Okay, if you want a copy of this book, you're going to shop my link. My bookstore link is in my bio. Okay, you're going to shop the link. Someone here would like to teach me. Oh, okay. So again, I'm not an English teacher. I'm a life coach. I'm a career coach. I'm not an English teacher. Okay. I get that all the time. But again, I am not a English teacher for the person that's asking. I'm a life coach and a career coach. So if you're looking to level up in life, make some major life decisions, and you need help structuring that and executing on those goals, I can help you with that. If you're looking to pivot or to position yourself for a promotion in your career, that's where I come in. Okay? I'm not an English teacher. All right? Okay. All right. So again, the affirmations are here. You can shop my bookstore. Link is in my bio for the Leadership Cheat Code. That's the book where you can find them. Okay? You have so many certificates. That's because I value education, my friend. I value education. Okay? That's why I have so many of them. I believe in being a lifelong learner. I believe in increasing my value. Okay, all those certificates. Before I get into that, just want to help somebody. I know I have a lot of new individuals here. All of this speaks to the value that I carry. Okay, and you get paid based on the value that you can deliver to the marketplace, any marketplace. All right, so get educated, learn something. You will never be hungry. You will never go broke if you increase your value. because one of these things up here is going to help me to always have money in my pocket, always have money in the bank, always have food on the table. Okay? All right? All right. Great. Great. Awesome. All right. So find something, learn something, master something. Okay? Because you only get paid based on the value that you can deliver to the market. All right? All right. And I value education. All right, so let's get into the affirmations. Let's do that. I'm going to read through them. You're going to repeat them to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. So here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself. I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself. I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. I am a visionary. I see beyond my present. I think beyond limitations. I create the future. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is impossible for me. I can have it. I can become it. I can overcome it. I can heal from it. Nothing is impossible for me. I can own it. I can go there. I can write it. I can launch it. I can become it. I can recover. I can start over and still win. Nothing is impossible for me. Absolutely. I can and I will. I can and I will. I love it. I love it. Nothing is impossible for me. I want you to have that in your headspace. Thank you, Ms. Arena. All right. As you're pursuing your goals, your major life aspirations, I want you to keep in mind, nothing is impossible for me. You can have the financial status. You can launch the business, launch the organization. You can have the educational status. That opportunity can be yours. Nothing is impossible for me. Thank you all so much for the gifts. Thank you. I appreciate you all. So keep that in your headspace, okay? It doesn't matter your background, doesn't matter the mistakes that you've made. Learn lessons from those mistakes and keep pushing forward. Nothing is impossible for you. For those of you who are new here, someone made a comment about my wall. I dropped out of the 7th grade, dropped out of the 8th grade, and you can see my wall, right? And all of the pending ones that are not up there yet. Okay? So nothing is impossible for you. Whatever you desire for your life, it can become your reality, but you first have to believe it. Okay? You first have to believe it. Nothing is impossible for me. I can have it. I can own it. I can become it. I can overcome it. I can heal from it. So stay right there in that headspace as you're pursuing your goals and your major life aspirations. All right? I just missed a major opportunity. And we don't have time to be missing opportunities, my friend. So you got to make sure that you're positioned for the doors that you're desiring. So once they open, you can get in. because I know a lot of us, we're seeking opportunity and praying for things to happen in our lives. But are we preparing? Are we in position so when the door opens up, we can walk in? Okay? So if you missed an opportunity, more than likely you did not master the preparation game. And that is something that I teach in the Productivity School, which is my school. The link is in my bio for that. I teach you the art of preparation. We're asking for things, but when it comes to preparation, none of that is happening, right? None of that is happening. So in my school, the Productivity School, link is in my bio for that. I teach you the art of preparation. Doors are going to open and opportunities are going to come. But if you have not done the proper preparation, that's the only thing that's going to cause you to miss it. Okay? Had an interview this morning with... Okay, I pray that it went well for you. All right. So again, we're keeping in mind nothing is impossible for me. I can have it. I can become it. I can overcome it. I can heal from it. I can recover. I can start over and still win. All right. Great, 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 great. Awesome. Somebody asked a question earlier. I'm going to get into the announcements really quickly, but someone asked a question. I believe it was, how can you increase your value? How can you increase your value? You have to learn something. That's how you increase your value. Now, your worth, your self-worth, you were born with that. However, your value, that you have to increase, okay? You have to build up your value, all right? So I have up here a lot of different professions, if you may. A lot of different hats is up here. But again, I have so much value under my belt that it doesn't matter what. One of these is going to keep me afloat. Okay? Whether it's nursing, human resources, coaching and mentorship, project management, one of them is going to keep me afloat. So you build up your value by learning something that you can exchange for finances. Okay? That's how you increase your value. Increase your value by learning to solve a problem. All right? For anybody that's on here that was wondering, how do I increase my value? You got to learn something. Learn something that you can deliver to the market in exchange for money. Okay? In exchange for money. That's how you increase your value. You got to learn something. You got to be able to bring something to the table. You can't always be looking for somebody to give you a handout. What can you bring to the table? I'm not coming to beg. Here's what I have to offer. And in exchange for that, you are going to pay me. Okay? All right? I hope you got it. I hope you're still here. But you got to learn something, my friend. And continue to learn something. Because what you learned in middle school is not sufficient when you get to that high school age. What you learn in high school is not sufficient when you get to the season where a college education is required. Not that everybody has to go to college. I'm just making a reference to different phases in life, right? That's what I'm saying. Not that everybody has to go to college, okay? I don't believe that everybody has to go to college. I don't believe that, okay? But I'm talking about different stages of life. You're going to need to continue to learn, okay? You get it? Okay, great, great, great. All right. I want my own boarding school, but my English is very bad. Now, what are you going to do, my friend? Title boss, what are you going to do? I can give you some suggestions, but tell me, what do you think you need to do? You want to own your own boarding school, but your English is bad. You tell me, what do you think you need to do? Because that right there is a very... Let's see, how do I put this? I don't want to hurt your feelings, but that excuse, my friend, and you're on the internet, you have access to the internet, that excuse... And again, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't. That's not my thing. You're still typing the same thing. What do you think you need to do? Your English is very bad. What do you think you need to do? Keep showing up here, okay? My friend, keep showing up here. Or book a session with me and let's have a discussion about it. All right, here are the announcements really quickly. For those of you who are new here, or maybe you came in late, you did not hear me introduce myself as a life coach and a career coach. That I am, and I do offer services. I'm not saying that it's easy, Mr. Pato. I'm not saying that learning English is easy, but I'm saying I want him to recognize where the issue is at. You're making an excuse about English and you're on the internet where so much information is available. Learning English may not be easy for everyone, right? It's not the easiest thing when it's not your first language. But if you're on the internet typing that your English is bad, that is a very poor excuse for you not getting what you desire, getting to where you want to get to. It's a very poor excuse to be on the internet where all of this information is available and to be making an excuse that you're not getting ahead, you're not accomplishing a goal because your English is bad and you're on the internet typing that. It's a very poor excuse. And again, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I want to help you. Okay? All right? I want to help you. Try to figure out what I'm really good at. So you got to do a reflection, Almas. You got to sit down and do a reflection. What are the things that people say, oh, wow, you do this so well? What are the things that you do and you feel like, oh, this is just innate. I just know how to do it. It just comes easy to me. You got to sit down and do a reflection. I'll teach on reflection next week. I think reflection is in this book. I'll try to teach on reflection next week, but you got to sit down and do a reflection, okay? Almas? Yeah, you got to sit down and do a reflection. That's how you're going to figure it out. Okay? But for the person that is saying, I want my own boarding school, and the one problem that you have identified is that your English is bad, that is a poor excuse, and I want you to put some time into correcting that. Okay? If the one issue that you have identified is that your English is bad, it's a very poor excuse for not getting to your goal. Okay? So put some time into working on that. All right? If you still can't figure it out, book a session with me and let's strategize on how you're going to do that. Now, I'm not an English teacher, so I won't be teaching you English. We'll set up a plan, a strategic plan though, how you're going to overcome that mental block, because it's a mental block that's telling you you can't move forward from the level that your English is at. Okay? All right. So for those of you who want to work with me, I am a life coach. I'm a career coach. If you're looking to level up in life and level up in your career, you're going to message me the word coaching. I'm going to send you some information as to how we can start working together. We'll get you set up and then we can book our first session together and let's work on it. Okay? There you go. Miss Arena is giving you the answer, my friend that said English is holding you back from getting to your goal. She just gave you the answer right there. Perfect answer. Okay? Well, her tag doesn't say Miss Arena. Her tag says Seventh Wonder. She's giving you the answer to your problem. Right there. It's right there. She's giving you the answer to your problem. Okay? I think I can examination in. It's not if I think you can. Do you believe you can? And are you putting in the work to do so? Okay, Mel, it's not if I believe you can. You have to believe that you can, and you have to put the work in. Okay? All right? Great. So again, for those of you who want to work with me, I'm a life coach and a career coach. If you're looking for guidance, looking for structure, looking for accountability, you're ready to get in alignment so you can go to your next level in life and in career, you're going to message me the word coaching. You don't have to say in that survival space. you can actually thrive in life and thrive in your career. Yes, you can. So if that is something that you're looking to do in this season of life and you need a coach to help you do that, you can message me the word coaching and I will get you some information as to how we can start working together. All right. Now, for those of you who are looking for, you just want a system, a step-by-step system to follow, you can enroll in the Productivity School. The link is in my bio for that. It's going to teach you step 1, do this. Step 2, do that. Step 3, if that is what you're looking for and you want to do it at your own pace, see the link in my bio, the Productivity School, enroll and get started working on that goal that you have. Okay. All right. Great, 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 great. We will have a counseling session tomorrow evening. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time, we will be in our group counseling session. If you want to be a part of that group counseling session tomorrow, you're going to message me the word counseling. It's free. That's a free session. A free counseling session tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern time. If you want to be in the room with us, you're going to message me the word counseling and I'll get you the login details. It won't be a live stream. We're providing a private room because of the sensitive information that we discussed during our counseling session. Okay. All right. So if you want to be a part of that, you're going to message me the word counseling. I'm going to send you the login details and put you on my reminder list for tomorrow. Okay. So message me the word counseling. Again, it's free tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. If you want to be in the room, send me a message with the word counseling and I'll get the login details to you. Your classes is live here. Paulo, the Productivity School is on the link in my bio. It comes with pre-recorded lessons, a workbook, and additional bonus materials for you to increase your productivity level so you can actually execute. Okay. If you want to book a private session with me, that we do on a Zoom call. Okay. So it doesn't matter what country you're in. You just need internet access if you want to work privately with me. Okay. Paulo, but that's a great question. Thank you so much for asking that question. Send me a message and I can share more details with you. Good morning, Mental. How are you? How you doing? All right, let's see. Anything else that I missed here? So I'm going to open the floor for more questions after I get through the read for today. Good morning, Chef Foster. How are you? So let's get through the read for today, and then I'm going to open up the floor for more questions. So you could ask me more questions and I'll be able to answer. All right. All right. Great, great, great. So if you think of a question to ask me, write it down. But let's get through the read for today because I know some of my usual, they have to get to work. So let's get through the read for today. And then I will answer more questions for those of you who are able to stick around. Okay, so the read for today we're talking about prioritization, and we are on page 95 of the Bold Moves Manual. So if you want to follow along with me, again, the link is in my bio for you to shop my bookstore. The Bold Moves Manual, we're on page 95, and we're talking about prioritization. Okay, I'm going to give you a quick overview of prioritization, but if you want to go deeper in understanding how to prioritize, some of you, you know what to do. You know exactly what you need to do to change your life, but you get flustered or you're not sure, what do I do first? What is the first thing that I need to do? Or you find that you're doing things, but it's like you're building backwards. Right? It's like you're building backwards and that's making you frustrated. So if you want to go deeper into the art of prioritization, I do teach that inside of the Productivity School as well. So again, the link is in my bio for that if you want to learn. I'm telling your business, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I don't need to tell your business. But I know there are individuals. Now you just out yourself. There are individuals that feel like they're building backwards and they are Are you trying to tell me that I'm talking too fast, Robson? Keep showing up and your ears will adjust to the speed at which I speak. Okay? You got to keep showing up. You're new here. Welcome to the room. But if you're saying that I'm speaking too fast, I want you to keep showing up so that your ears can adjust to the speed at which I speak. I read from a book when I'm teaching, so I cannot speak in a monotone. Okay? You will fall asleep. Okay? So the way that I speak is to ensure that my audience remain engaged. Okay? I cannot slow down. If I slow down, I'm going to lose your attention. So I have to speak at the pace at which I speak. Okay? All right? I hope you got that. Back to, hey, Serdar, welcome to the room. The art of prioritization. If you want to dig deeper into that, learn more about how to prioritize, because you have all of these ideas, right? A flood of ideas, a flood of things that you know you need to do, but you're not sure, what do I do first, right? You're not sure how to build, the proper direction to build in. You have to learn the art of prioritization. So this is just going to be a quick overview. I'm not going to be able to read everything because of time. Like, my alarm is going to go off any minute now. I'm telling me it's time to get off here, right? And I have coaching sessions to do today. Again, if you want to work with me, message me the word coaching. So I'm not going to be able to get through everything. So you can either invest in getting the book, so you get all the details, or you can enroll in the productivity school. Link is in my bio. I made that school very cost efficient. So you have no reason, nobody in my community has any reason to say, you know what, I don't know how to get the basics of productivity. The productivity school is there for you. And I made sure that is very cost efficient, so you have no excuses. If you don't feel like you can invest what the investment is in yourself, I'm not sure what level of success you're going to experience. If you feel like you cannot invest in yourself by purchasing a book that is going to help to solve some issues in your life, I'm really not sure how far your growth will go if you're not willing to invest in yourself. Okay? All right? Interested in the school? Is it a certain day of the week or something you do on your own time? It's something that you do on your own time. Okay? The productivity school, you do it on your own time. As soon as you sign up, it releases to you the first 30 days of work that you have to do. Okay? You got to do the work now. Okay? So, and you're doing it at your own pace. All right? So as soon as you sign up, it releases to you the first 30 days of classes, workbook, and additional tools that you're going to use. Okay? So once you sign up, it's at your own pace from there on out. Okay? And every 30 days, it's going to release to you some new classes that you have to work through. All right, but that was a great question. Thank you so much for asking that. So it is at your own pace. The productivity school is at your own pace. Okay? All right. I think that's it. It is very good. I promise you, everything that I teach in that is what I use in my own life. Okay? I use them in my own life. So my recovery from dropping out of the 7th grade and the 8th grade, I use that same system. My recovery after a divorce, right? Because I needed to rebuild my life. I use that same system. My recovery after I moved from Jamaica, moved to this country and needed to rebuild my whole life, right? I use all of that information that is inside of the productivity school. Okay. So I know it works. I know it works. I teach it to my clients and they use the same system to see success in their life. Okay. So again, the productivity school link is in my bio. Enroll. That's what I'm doing after divorce and moving. Okay. All right. I see you. I see you. I see you. Trust me, you're gonna be okay. All right. It's a hard thing to walk through, and rebuilding after a divorce, it's very hard. I'm not going to tell you it's easy, but if you do the things that you need to do, you can absolutely rebuild, and your life will look like it never got interrupted. If I don't tell you the interruptions that I faced in life, you wouldn't know, because my life doesn't look like it right now. It doesn't. My life doesn't look like I dropped out of school, I went through divorce, I was homeless at some point. My life doesn't look like that right now. It doesn't. Okay? So if you do the things that you have to do, you can rebuild in a way that your life looks like it has never been interrupted. And that is true restoration. I think I'll teach on restoration next week as well. I'm going to write that down. So I'll teach on restoration next week. That is what real restoration looks like. But we're supposed to be talking about prioritization. In 3 minutes, my alarm is going to go off. So let's talk about prioritization. Let's do that. This is what you get when you show up to my platform and I have a lot of time. Well, I wouldn't say I have a lot of time because I have coaching sessions to do after this live stream. Stuck at this band score for nearly 2 years. You got to change something. You either got to change the way that you're studying, right? You got to change something, or you need to get a mentor. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. You have a really long name that looks like your native name. But if you're stuck at a score, at a specific score, you have to change the way that you're studying, or you need to get a mentor or a tutor. Okay, my friend, those are the two things that I can recommend to you. If you're stuck there for 2 years now, you're saying you got to change your study habit, or you need to get a tutor to help you. Okay, so whatever it is that you're using is not helping you. So you need to change your study habits, or get you a tutor. Get somebody that's outside of the box too, that will be able to see and recognize your loopholes. Because you're so consumed in your studies, you're not able to see your loopholes. So you need someone that's outside. This is why a coach and a mentor is so important, because we can get so caught up in our life that we're not able to see the missing pieces, right? We're not able to see the gaps. But you need someone that's standing on the outside to see these areas and help you to fill those gaps. That's why a coach or a mentor is so necessary. All right. All right. I hope that helped you. All right. Let's talk about prioritization now. I'm not going to hold all your questions. Hold them till the end. Okay. Because y'all are asking some really good questions and I can't help myself but to answer. All right. Hold your questions. My alarm is about to go off. Good morning, Dragonfly Girl. How are you? Let's talk about prioritization really quickly. I'm going to do it really quickly so I can take all your questions, okay? I know y'all have questions, I know. Yes, Chef Foster. But let me do this really quickly and then I'll take your questions, okay? So here we go. Prioritization. The definition that I have here is it's the ability to focus on what matters most. As simple as that. The ability to focus on what matters most. What matters the most to you in this season of life? Finances, so you need to get hyper focused on your finances. Is it your educational status? So you really need to lock in and work on your education. Is it your job? Is it your family, right? Is it spending more time with your family or getting some foundational stuff set up in your family? What matters most to you right now? Okay. So again, prioritization is the ability to focus on what matters most. It is the difference between being busy and being effective. Remember, we want to be effective, not just lead our lives, but we want to be effective. Okay. So it's a difference between being busy and being effective. Many people feel overwhelmed, not because they lack time, but because they don't know what to focus on first. That's a problem for a lot of people. They have the idea, they know where they're going and some of the things that's connected to where they're going, but they don't know what to focus on first. So success is not doing everything. It's about doing the right thing at the right time. So let's break it down. The first thing that I want to talk about, um, the first thing, hold all your questions, okay? Hold the questions. Let me just read this. So the first thing that I want to talk about is clarity. Clarity is connected to prioritization. You have to be clear to be able to prioritize, okay? So clarity is knowing what truly matters. Before you can prioritize effectively, you must know what is most important. You must identify your core priorities to find out what truly matter in your life right now, at this moment. Is it the finances? Is it your family? Right? So the top 5 priorities: faith, family, business, health, finances. Which of these is your priority right now in this season? Okay? And you may be saying, well, my family is always my priority. That is true. But you do get to some point in life where you say, you know what? And you communicate. I always say this. I always say that communication is very important. If you get to the phase in life, say you're starting a business, right? The business is going to require a lot for you to build it from the ground up. So you're going to communicate with the family. Hey, you know what? I may miss a few things because I really want to build up this business because this is legacy, right? This is going to help us as a family. So you're going to communicate. In this season, getting this business up and off the ground is a priority. So yes, I may miss a few things, not everything now, okay? I may miss a few things. So you're communicating with your family because I'm building this business that is going to change our lives. So yes, your family is always a priority, but there comes that season in life where you've made a decision, I'm going to build this business or go back to school. That's another thing, education, right? You may want to go back to school. So you're going to communicate to the family, I got to get this thing done because I want this new career or I want to position myself for something higher that is going to help us all. Okay? All right? Nothing wrong with being a little selfish to build a legacy. Absolutely. That's right, Chef Foster. That is right. Because I got to a certain point in my building, live streaming is a major part of my business, right? And because of my communication with my kids, they understood. Once I close my office door and they hear me in here like I'm talking to myself, they know I'm on a live stream and they understand what that is all about. Okay? So, yes, family is a priority, but you do get to that space in life where you have to say, you know what, I'm really going to lock in on building this business or going back to school so I can position myself to be in a better position for all of us. Okay? All right. So again, the top 5 priority areas: faith, family, business, health, and finances. And I want to add education into that as well. All right. Now let's jump down. For those of you who are following me, I have to jump down. We have limited time. But get the book if you don't have the book. The Bold Moves Manual. Link is in my bio. So whatever I'm skipping through, you can get it in the book. Okay? So clarity is the first thing. The next thing is choices. Okay? Choices. Now, this is making the right decisions daily. Prioritization is a daily habit of making intentional choices. So I have to make a choice. Do I sit on the couch and watch TV, or do I open up this laptop and do the homework that I have? So you get choices. So prioritization is something that you do every day. All right. So again, prioritization is a daily habit of making intentional choices, like saying no to the wrong things. Every yes to one thing is a no to something else. You have to keep that in mind every day. Okay? Every day. Now let's jump down. So that's the second thing. So it's clarity, it's choices, and the next element of prioritization is consistency. Yep. Building long-term discipline. That's what it is. Consistency. Building long-term discipline. Prioritization is not a one-time decision. It's a lifestyle. To make this more effective, try daily reflection and planning. Start each day with with a clear plan. Set your intentions. Okay? I have a little book like this that I keep at my bedside because I'll think about, okay, what are the 3 things that I need to get done today? Okay? Let me show you. In fact, I have it here. So this is what it looks like. And I go through and check it off. Okay? So this is my little book that I keep on my bedside. So I think of, because how my brain works, I'll be in devotion, I'll be in prayer, and something just comes to me. Oh, remember, you have to email this person today. Or remember, you have to make this phone call today. Or you have to log into your class at this time today. So I'll write it down. So that's why there are all these check marks. I got things done. Okay? So again, it's a discipline that you have to build. Okay? All right, so daily reflection, you know each day what you have to get done. Who are you meeting with today? What time are you meeting them? All right, so consistency. You can also do weekly or monthly reviews to adjust priorities. So I always say that something that mattered to you last year, it may not matter this year. So you always have to do adjustments or reviews to make adjustments, okay? Yes, Seth Foster, absolutely. So I have to keep notebooks everywhere because things just pop up in my head as I'm going through and I have to write it down. Okay, so you have to do reviews and adjustments. That's a part of prioritization too, because what mattered 6 months ago, right? Some things that you started out the year with in let's say January, this thing was a priority to you in January, but here we are, summer is over. That thing is no longer a priority. So you have to do reviews and adjustments. That's a part of prioritization. So you don't continue to do something that is not important and then you get burnout, you get frustrated because you're still doing something that is not a priority in this season. Okay? So you have to do reviews and adjust as needed. So prioritization is one of the keys to success, not because it adds more to your plate, but because it removes distraction. Okay? There's some things that you're doing right now that is not a priority to where you're trying to get to. So you have to figure those things out and remove them from your plate. Some of these things, you're not removing them permanently. Let's say the next 6 months you want to lock in on your finances. There are certain things that you're doing that is not a priority right now. You can let that go and just focus on your finances, let's say the next 6 months. Okay? So it may not be a forever letting go, but because of what your priority is for this season, you have to put it to the side for a little bit. Okay? All right? All right. Great. So you don't always need more time. It's not always the thing, oh, I need more time so that I can prioritize properly. No, you need more focus. Prioritize what matters most. Again, if you struggle with this, you can enroll in a productivity school. I do teach it at length inside of the productivity school. The link is in my bio for that. If you have any questions about the school, you can send me a message. If you prefer to work with me on a one-on-one basis, we can do that as well. So message me the word coaching if that is what you would like. If you want to work with me on a one-on-one basis, you're going to message me the word coaching. If you want to enroll in the productivity school so you can work at your own pace, see the link in my bio, or you can message me if you can't find that link for the productivity school. Okay, it's very cost efficient. I promise you. You can do it. Okay? All right. Great. So the word of the day is prioritization. That was just a quick overview on what it is. All right. And how it works. I hope that you got something from this, but it is very important. If you're going to be successful, you have to figure out what matters most to you in this season right now. Okay? You have to figure out what matters most right now and really lock in on that thing. Get strategic. Focus on it. Okay? Build it, grow it, revamp it, whatever you need to do. But first step is to figure out what matters most in this season. Okay? So get clear. Understand the choices that you're making daily and be consistent in working on this thing that you desire to accomplish. All right, great. I can take 2 more questions and then we'll do our declarations. Then I've got to go. I got some individuals to coach this morning. If you want to be added to that list, you're going to send me a message. So I'll take 2 questions. Let me see, somebody else said type one in here. Let's see if I can go back and find it. But I have time for 2 questions. Ask your question and I'll try my best to answer. Please answer. Okay, let's see what your question was. Do you do mathematics? If you're asking me if I'm a math teacher, I am not. I'm not a math teacher. I love math. I do, but I'm not. I'm not a math teacher. I don't understand how I come up on the timeline of people who are looking for English. I don't know how. I don't know. But I'm not a math teacher. I'm not. The only math I do is when I'm helping my daughter who is in nursing school, because she has to do medication calculation, right? She has to do all of that. And math is important. Like, you have to get 100% in math when you're trying to become a nurse, right? I help her. And then my 8th grader, well, she's going to be 8th grade now. That's it. Okay, but I'm not a math teacher. Any other question? Any other question? I think there was another one, but it's all the way at the top. So if you can type it again, because I may miss it if I try to scroll all the way up to the top. Ask your question again. Hello, Flower. Or, oh, my name is Damaris. Hello, Damaris. Welcome to the room. Black Tiger. You don't know what you're asking. I don't think you know. I think you should hang around here a little bit more to get a little bit of understanding of what you're asking for. Okay? Black Tiger, I think you should show up a little more. Come through my live stream a little more so you can fully understand what you would be signing up for. Okay? All right? You're laughing at him, Chef Foster. You gotta come to my live stream a little bit more so you can truly understand what it is that you're signing up for. Right. Yeah, not even that. I have to pass a panel interview of about 109 of us too. Yes, that's true. Because they're going to go check out your page. So make sure that your page looks appropriate. Okay, Black Tiger? Because everybody on here, they're going to go check you out and evaluate you. All right, no questions for me. I got to go. I have to go. I have clients that I have to meet with today. You're sorry for the trouble? No trouble at all. I'm just saying, get to know what you're asking for first. Okay? Show up to my live stream a little bit more. And yeah. See if it's something that you can handle. All right, let's get into this because right now it's going to the left. The art of prioritization. I hope that y'all learned something today. I hope so. Oh, okay. Pray. All right. And learn a lot. Do a lot of research. And I would say my advice to you is really get to know you. Okay. Because what you're thinking that you want right now may not be the right thing for you. Okay. Black Tiger, what you think you want, it may not be the right thing for you. So I would say get to know you. All right. Really learn you. You got to really learn yourself to truly know what you want, what you desire, what you deserve. Because that's a big thing that I believe a lot of people don't look at And I can say I've been there where I never looked at that, what I deserve. But I think you should really get to know you to further understand what you deserve. Okay? Not just what you want, because what you want may not be the right thing for you, but what do you deserve? Okay? Yes, what looks good may not be the best thing for you. Absolutely. Absolutely. So you got to work on yourself, get to know you, make sure that you're the best version of you so that you can require the best version of somebody else. Okay? Because if you've done the work, worked on your finances, work on your mental health, work on your emotional health, then you can require that from somebody else. Okay? But if you're still a little bit crooked, and this rule is not for everybody, okay? It's not for everybody. If you're fine doing how you do, then that's okay. But I do believe it's important that you get to know you and understand what you truly deserve and seek for that, what you deserve, not what you think you want, okay? Really like this. Thank you for sharing your experience and knowledge with us. You're very welcome. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for showing up. All right, let's make these declarations. I don't think there are any other questions. I will be back on Friday morning at 6:45 a.m. Tomorrow evening, we will be in a group counseling session. If you want to be a part of that group counseling session, it is free. It's not on the live stream, okay? So I don't want you to show up here expecting it to be here. It's not a live stream. We have a private room so that we can discuss sensitive matters. If you want to be in the room with us, message me and I'll send you the login details. There's no fee, no charge, nothing. Just join us tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. Eastern time. It's your first time. Welcome to the room. Stick around. Okay, I'm here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday mornings at 7:45 a.m. Eastern time. So keep coming back. The replay for this will be on my YouTube channel. I am The Productivity Coach on YouTube. I am Anika V. Brown on Facebook. So you can connect with me on these platforms to get to know a little bit more about me and to watch the replays, okay? I do share, well, especially on Facebook, I do share a little bit more about my life on Facebook. So yeah, so my YouTube is The Productivity Coach. I'm Anika V. Brown on Facebook. Get connected with me there for the replays. Let's do some decrees. Then I gotta go. All right, so I'm going to decree for all of us, and you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. So here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we're blessed with success, with prosperity and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. That is how we program a productive and a successful day. So now our mindset and our intentions are set for today, and we understand that anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. So you got to learn how to prioritize, get clear, understand your daily choices, and be consistent. Build up that self-discipline. Okay, I know you have a lot of things on your mind that you want to do, but figure out what is the priority today in this season. So Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Chef Foster. All right. So you got to figure out what is your priority in this season. Now, if you're still overwhelmed, still trying to figure out how to go to your next level, you're going to message me the word coaching and let us discuss how we can work together and how I can help you to get to your next level in life and in career. Again, catch the replay on my YouTube channel. I am the productivity coach there. I'm Anika V. Brown on Facebook. Have an amazing day. Send me a message if you have any questions. Check out the link in my bio for the Productivity School and my bookstore. All right. Have an amazing day. Bye for now. Thank you all for your time. You're welcome, Darkus. Thank you. You too.